Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are in the world. It's me again, Ryan, and I'm back with just a quick video that I'm gonna make. I don't know what I'm gonna say here. I don't have any scripts, but I gathered all the questions I got from Instagram and Twitter, and I answered most of the questions from YouTube and requests from YouTube already. So yeah, before everything else, you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna give you a few seconds now. You can hit that subscribe there right at the bottom. You can do that now while I'm waiting. And yeah, so do it. You can do it now. Subscribe. Yeah, so I'm here to just answer some of the requests and questions I got from my social media accounts. There's not a lot of them, but there are some really good ones that I wanted to answer since today the market is closed. And yeah, I just wanna give back because I have really good followers who watch lots of my videos and and supports me from this journey. And thank you all for watching. This is probably the time I can say thank you for the support. And yeah, let's start. So for probably one question is from Instagram is how long, give me one sec because I need to sneeze there. How long until you become profitable? I'm gonna sneeze again, one sec. So question was how long until you become profitable? It's a long time, man. Since I'm doing this part-time, it took me a while. Oh, before everything else, maybe I'll introduce myself on what kind of trader I am. So I only day trade the open. I specifically kind of specialize the open since I only have 30 minutes to an hour to trade the open because I have a day job, and my day job I can't be a full-time yet because day trading is very risky. It's not, the income I got from day trading is not what do you say, like it fluctuates. Sometimes you lose a lot, sometimes you win a lot, so it's not really like a like a day-to-day job wherein you get paid the same amount every day or every week or every month. So, and my job is still really good. It pays well, so there's no reason for me to leave unless I hit the lottery or win the lottery. So I'm a momentum trader. I trade just the open. I don't trade the whole day. Maybe in the future I will, but for now I just trade momentum plays or the gappers because they're just moving crazy in the first 15 minutes. Most of the time the range of a stock, let's say it range $3 for the whole day, and then right at the open itself it moved about $2.50 already. So why trade the whole day if you can just trade the open, right? Like I think for I can't remember, I think it moved about $3 or $2, and then the whole day just moved about $3.50. I can't remember how much the actual move, but something like that. So that's what I realized in day trading. You don't really need to trade the whole day if you can just trade the open and then maximize the whole move. But the thing is, trading the open is always 50-50, but if you're fast, and then if your winning rate is higher or profit ratio is higher than the normal, then you will, like at the end of the month, you will have profits in your account. So yeah, so that's why when I'm trading the open, I have to be really fast. Not a lot of people can do it, but yeah. So how long until it became profitable? I think I'm gonna say my first year was a struggle. It was just, I was just trading small shares. I actually started with 10 shares because I was really scared, because I started my very first trade was 1,000 shares. In just a few seconds I made $100 and I was like, whoa, I don't know what to do. So I didn't know anything about hotkeys and everything. So I made, in less than probably 5 seconds, I made $100, and then I didn't know how to take profit that time. So that was 1,000 shares. And then I ended up losing because I didn't know how to take profit, and then it went against me. So goodbye $100. So I think I lost about $200 that time. So after that, I said, okay, this is not a joke. You can easily lose $200 in just less than a minute. So I started with 10 shares. I remember I stepped back, and then 20 shares, 40 shares, 50 shares, and then just a year of getting to know the platform, because I don't know really anyone who trades every day, who day trades every day. As long as you join in the chat room, then you'll meet a lot of traders. So second year was better. I think I moved from Questrade, because I was using Questrade before, and then I moved to DAS, and DAS was like, DAS Trader Pro is way better than any platform, because you can do a lot of things, hotkeys, it's super fast, it's just amazing. It's very light. I love DAS. What else? Second year was I had the really good ups in my second year. I even have like 1 month of greens, but and then some of the days I have like one day that will just wipe out my 1 month profit, and then because I'm a beginner, right, like it happens. But I never blew up my account, because every time I reach probably a huge drawdown, then I'm gonna kind of like step back and see like, I can't lose anymore. I have to rethink, maybe reduce my size. But I keep trading and trading. I did not stop. And right now I'm on my third year. It's actually way better now. But the thing is, I'm still kind of struggling at some areas, whether I should be trading after the open, because I only have 1 hour, but 1.5 hour max. I'm kind of struggling if I'm kind of having FOMO, but after an hour I just close my trading machine and move on, have breakfast, and go to work. And after that I will see the market move with me, and it's like I'm missing a lot of things, but but it's fine. I will get there. So I'd say I'll give it 4 years until you become really consistent. I think it's like going to college. That's how I treat it. So I'm kind of like in my third year right now. My fourth year, I probably will risk more. That's the plan. So what else? Second question was, what is your morning routine? Okay, so morning routine, I wake up really early. So here where my location, market opens 6:30 a.m. That's 9:30 Eastern time. I'm on PST, so that's 6:30 a.m. So now I started trading swing trading. It's been doing great actually. So because of that, since I'm only swinging trading the cheaper stocks, I have an alarm to set that is set at 4 a.m. So I wake up at 4 a.m. And see what happened, which one gapped up crazy, and if something moved, then I'm gonna probably start taking profit, because normally for low float stocks, when they gap up like crazy, there's one stock probably gap up 400%. It'll be crazy if you don't take profit, right? So because my swing trading account can, sorry about that background noise. So there was a fire truck. So I wake up 4 a.m. to check my swing trading account to see if I have large gains. Sometimes you don't want to miss that, because my broker Questrade, you can day trade, you can take profit, or you can trade before a pre-market, or during pre-market. So I wake up 4 a.m. with my one eye open to check if my portfolio is better, and then I go back to sleep. I have another alarm. Sometimes I wake up before the alarm, 4:30, and that's how I wake up, 5:40, and check my swing trading account again, see how it goes, and drink lots of water, and turn on my machine, check the gappers, yeah, what else? Check the movers, and around 6 a.m. that's where I picked my top 3 stocks for heavy volume in the pre-market. That's what I picked. Whatever's the heaviest in my picks. I draw lines. I don't just lines. I just trade lines most of the time. Levels. When I say lines, I mean levels. And 5 minutes before the open, I go for a bathroom break. So what is your nightly weekend prep? I don't really have, because I only trade the open, right? So I don't need, like, you know, when you're swing trading, you need to kind of feel what was happening in the market, right? Or whatever's happening in the world, to kind of gauge what's really going to happen the next day. But for me, I don't really, since I focus on day trading, I don't really do weekend and nightly prep. I don't think you have to if you're day trading, but I don't know, that's what works for me. Yeah, I don't do that. Another question is how to determine which stock to play at the open. Yeah, so let me maybe share a scanner. So one sec. So the question was how to determine which stock to play at the open. Normally this will have less than this. I have this scanner calling Morning Scan. So before, the good thing about this scanner is it will be available in pre-market. So it will I only have a one average. My settings are, my filters are one average range of 1, relative volume 1.5, and current volume 500k and up, and float maybe 50M or maybe over 100M. Yeah, so those two things. Yes, you see that you can do this 200M as well if you're more conservative. And is this updating? Yeah. And then I filter the highest volume, whatever's the highest volume there, it will show you here. Like for this, APHA has been the highest volume of among all of them, probably TLRY as well. Twitter was here. So yeah, and then I kind of look at them here like that, and it will kind of tell you what's really happening, what's the RSI, like how far it is from the moving average. Normally it will bounce here, like see this $15 here, it bounced. So you know, Finviz is really good because it has automated technical analysis already. What else? FSR, I don't really trade FSR. Maybe, I don't know. INO, that's the one I traded. So this is the one I traded. So it looks like it's probably gonna go back somewhere at $18 here. Yeah, like here. See, you can kind of see where it's gonna go. So if it holds this moving average here at 1250, probably gonna go back and retest this area. Let's see. If not, it's a gap up, right? If not, this could be a kind of like a bear flag here. But moving averages are here. It's gonna probably stop it to move down. Yeah, let's see what happens. What's the ATR of this? It's 160. That's good. Average volume of 15 million. Float. Where's the float? 166. So that's good. Yeah. So most of the time, whatever has the highest volume here, that's gonna move. That's what's gonna move in the pre-market and the open, like heavy. So I like trading 100 million because it's kind of manageable. I tried trading under 100 million or under 50 million. It's just the spread is crazy and it's very thinly traded. I feel like over 100 million has more. It's not as thinly traded, so we'll see more orders. Yeah, you won't get a lot of slippage. That's why I kind of like this. That's what works for me. What else? Yeah, full-time trader. I'm not a full-time trader yet, but I wish at some point I want to. because you know, being a full-time trader is awesome. You can do lots and lots of things. Like for me, my plan is I want to become a full-time trader, and if I become really successful, is probably share them like to everyone that's possible. Like I'm gonna be you know, like I'm gonna be showing how tough it is at first, but it's really doable. Like it's a matter of you lose or you win, right? It's 50-50. So it's mostly for me, day trading is mostly in the psychological aspect. Like if you can beat yourself, like if you can overcome yourself, because most of the time you lose a lot if you can't accept how to lose, you know. So for me, if I'm gonna be a full-time trader, you need to learn how to accept a loss first before you do all those things. And I really want to help out. Like I'm from a third world country. My goal is to probably train young people and, you know, become profitable, and probably show them that it's really possible to make money every day from day trading. Yeah, so I'm not a full-time trader yet, but I have a full-time job. I work in, I don't want to say like personal stuff anymore, but yeah. So what else? What data package you use from DAS? So currently I am using, I think, $200 package or 100. So I'm paying $200 Canadian. So that's probably, I'm probably using the $150 package. So I'm paying around 210 or something, 200 Canadian dollars. It's automatically deducted, but right now I have free DAS because I won the competition, DAS trading competition. That's why I have a 6 months free DAS. So I think I have the $200 USD package because I have a 6 months package from DAS. So I turned a $25,000. I had $30,000 profit from the 30,000 profit from the competition. So probably 55 total. Yeah, so that was a great experience. I joined, I think, last year July, and then I won the competition. And yeah, one of the prize was 6 months data package from DAS, and probably go to New York, but we haven't, because of COVID. We won't be able to go there. Yeah. What else? So do you use mental stop or hard stop? So when I'm trading the open, I use hard stop. As you can see, I think I shared it in my channel. Give me one sec. Yeah, so as you can see here, I shared my take profit. Oh, he's asking about hard stop. Oh no, yeah, I'm using hard stop. Every time I enter a trade, there's an automatic. Maybe I'll share a hotkey. I'll share my hotkey as well. Okay, let me pick my hotkey and paste it here. Okay, I'm gonna share a $100 hotkey for long and short. So this one is just a template. You can feel free to tweak it yourself. So yeah, give me one sec. So I'm gonna post it here. So this is a $100 hotkey. So I have few ones. I have 200, 300, 400, 500. Depends how much I'm willing to risk. So template for trade. Risking 100 per trade. So as you can see here, control 1, so this will be risking 10 cents. Control 2, it will be risking 20 cents. You can see it, yeah. So control 3, it will be risking 30 cents. So control 6, it will be risking $1. So $1 risk will be 100 shares. You can see here. So once you enter the trade, it's gonna risk $100. But it's gonna risk $100, but the profit will be $200, as you can see here. So it's 2-to-1, 2-to-1 hotkey. It's automatic. Once you enter a trade, it's gonna send a stop their range. Average cost is -1 and average cost is 2. So as you can see, -1 meaning if you enter long from your average cost, it's gonna minus $1 from your average cost, and that's gonna be your stop, right? So low, that's gonna be your stop, and your take profit average cost plus 2. You can see here, that's gonna be your take profit, 2-to-1 take profit. For short, where's my short? So control alt is short, yeah. So this is for shorting risk. So as you can see here, alt 1 for 10-cent risk, 20-cent risk. So every entry is, maybe I'll just, this is really confusing actually. Maybe I'll just put $1. So because these are all my hotkeys: control 1, control 2, control 3, control 4, so 40 cents. So every time you use any of these, it will risk $100. So let's for long, for long 100 risk. Right, so it's just up to you how are you gonna manage this, but you know, feel free to copy paste it and discover it yourself. I'm pretty sure you're smart enough for you to discover. So as you can see here, control 0 is a $5 risk, so this is probably plus 20. Yeah, -5, then that's going to be a $5 risk, and it's probably share of 20. So 20 times 5 is $100, right? So just copy this and play around in sim. So I'll post this here. Yeah, so what was the question again? Do you use mental stop? Yeah, so this will have a hard stop. I don't use mental stop because at the open you don't. Sometimes you can't react. Sometimes it's too fast. Sometimes it just squeezes and you don't know, you're too late. And once you're too late, you can't react, you can't get out. If you have a hard stop, immediately you will minimize your risk. I 100% recommend this. If not, you'll lose a lot more money if you're trading the open. What else? Yeah, so this is for taking profit. So I have F5 10%. It's on reverse. Cool thing about reverse is whatever position you're in, whether you're short or long, a reverse command will do the opposite. So because most of the time when I started, I always, instead of taking profit, I always add in instead of taking profit. So I always have that mistake. So this reverse command will kind of do the opposite. So if you're taking 10%, instead of adding 10%, you're taking profit 10%. So you know what I mean, right? Reverse. And this is for limit. You can also use reverse. This is for market. This is for limit. This is for long, take profit limit, short, take profit limit. So you can copy that as well. So yeah, what else? The open position at market. Yeah, so this is market, Smart M, you see that? But it has, it's called marketable limit. You're trading in market but with limit. So let's say for $1, so control 6, let's say for $1, right? I'm pretty sure I'll be just risking max of 10 cents. Actually 20 cents, because most of the time when I'm trading like a wider range, sometimes the spread is wide as well. So you can tweak this as well. I have 20 cent max marketable limit, which is a lot. I think it should be just 10 cents, but who cares? 40. Yeah, so I'm using marketable limit. maybe you can go over VWAP and RSI. Actually, I don't use RSI. I use RSI, but I always forget that it's there. Maybe because I'm just used to trading price action and just VWAP. So when I'm trading the VWAP, I have to kind of like use VWAP as a guide, but I don't really use it. You know, like it's hard because sometimes at the open it's too far from VWAP, it's very near VWAP, it's within VWAP, it's gonna break out VWAP, it's gonna drop at VWAP. So there's so many things you can't. It's hard. You just have to be quick. The way I trade, I have to be quick. I have to react fast. So I use VWAP a lot, like as a guide. Give me one sec. Like as you can see here, right? I think this was last Friday. So probably 1 minute. Oh no, I won't have the data anymore. Because it's, if I put 1 minute, it won't show up. I have to show. So VWAP was somewhere here, right? So it rejected it. You probably want to short it down here. I just watch my videos. I don't want to explain this because we're at 25 minutes now. I have a few more questions that I have to answer. So maybe, so I don't, although I have few ones in here, like I have RSI, and 9 EMAs, 20 EMAs here, but I don't really use them. I only use this main chart that I have here. I use spread. I have a level ones here. It's to show just the spread. So a lot of people are asking, it's just how do I show up the spread here on the upper right corner? It's just actually a level 2 with spread. You can probably change it to VWAP. You can change it to spread. Where's the spread? Yeah, bid ask spread, and then just put it here. I have a small time here. Yeah, so this is time in sales. This is level 2. So approach to position management. So since I'm only trading the open, it's a lot easier to get a 1-to-1 trade than a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1. Getting a 3-to-1 is sometimes really impossible, but sometimes you get those, but very rare. So I'll be happy to take a 2-to-1, take most of it, and we add back once I got it, right? So let's say at the open, the first 5 minutes, I got a 2-to-1 move. That's great. So I'll be running out of shares, right? So I can, since I have the profit, I can now play around with adding or re-entering. It's up to me if it's full size or just 50% size. Yeah, so how do I say, the way I take profit is if we reach 1-to-1, then I slowly take 10%. When it's having a hard time to make over 1-to-1, then I take 50% or 25%. And if it's about to reverse back, then I get out before it even hit my break even, and then I just rewatch it and see how it goes, if I have to take another position, whether it's a long or a short. Explain why you get into trades that you do. So mostly because trading open is really tough. You don't really know what's gonna happen, right? I mostly trade the second minute, sometimes at the first minute. I used to trade just the 5 minutes, but like 5-minute orbs, but it's tough to wait since I have a very limited time. Probably the win ratio for this kind of style is not that good compared to longer time frame, or like you wait maybe 10 o'clock. But yeah, I'm happy in what I do. So yeah, so I look at volume. If there's no volume, I won't trade it. And the first minute, that's how I do it. I look at ATR. As you can see here, ATR here, it tells me how much the candle moved, the current candle moved before it goes to the next candle. Yeah, I have lines. I draw lines where I will kind of like buy area, sell area. So this is a sell area, this is a buy area, something like that. Yeah, taking partials. Another question is about taking partials. add and taking partials. Yeah, I've answered the taking partials already. So adding, the way I'm trying to test something, I'm more patient now about adding. I have this called I have this window here. Well, it shows me the range of the stock, like how much it moved real time, and from high and from low. So this, when I'm adding, I kind of use this too as a guide, how far it is from top and bottom, and that's kind of like how I gauge it. I prefer to enter and add if it moved 50%. If it reversed 50% already, that's where I would wanna either re-enter or re-add to a short if it really confirms that it bounced in the 50% area. So let's say it ranged $2, right? You see here one and one here. So I wish there's a way for me to change this to percentage instead of numbers. Maybe there is. Let's go to config. I don't want to waste my time in there. Let's go back to the next question. Stock selection rules. Yeah, stock selection rules is the same. Here, any ATR over $1, or maybe put it to 0.75. Relative volume over 1. I like that. And current volume over 500K. So I prefer picking stocks that has really high pre-market volume, at least probably a million and above. That's better. And float of 100 million and above. I like that. So it's very simple. It's just this. So whatever, and then I filter the highest size, and then it will show you here. What else? Yeah, so that's how do you build your watch list. That's how I build my watch list. So I mostly just pick the top 3 from this watch list. How do you select stocks? It's the same. Stock selection and thought process, it's the same. Swing trade stock selection is, maybe I'll share that next time, because I'm still trying out how I swing trade, because it's a bit dangerous. Nothing else to say. Let me think. Yeah, I'll go back to some of the questions from YouTube. Hotkeys codes, yeah, so those are good. So yeah, so ask, can you show how you send the faraway limit orders to exit and then specific price? So you'll see it there. You can copy my hotkeys. You'll see it there. I have 2-to-1. Every time I enter a trade, it's gonna spit a 2-to-1 risk reward. What materials or books do you recommend? I don't really read books. I'm lazy. I'm mostly just watching videos. SMB Capital, I like watching their videos. 7 Points Capital, My Investing Club. I watch Warrior Trading too. Sometimes I learn from it, even though they're focused on low float stocks. I watch them. My Investing Club, they're also low float traders, but I watch them. Yeah, actually, I got nothing else to say. If you like, if you want to use, try Finviz. Finviz is really good. I actually have a link for a discount for elite. So let me know if you need that. Just DM me if you need discount code for Finviz Elite. It's really good. It's really helpful. There's so many things you can see in Elite. Like, you can send alerts. Just Insider. I think Insider is not. It's also free. So just mostly the screening part. That is good. I'm wondering what else I missed. So yeah, I have a favor actually. yeah, I have a favor. If you can go to my channel and just hit this playlist, day trading recaps, and then let it play in the background. Put this to shuffle playlist and loop playlist, and just mute it and play it on the background. Put it into 144p, and if you can do that, I'll be happy, so I can get more views. I actually need 4,000 hours. Yeah, so I need 4,000 hours at the moment for me to be able to monetize my YouTube channel. So, you know, if you're working from home, if you have your PC on the whole day or anything, you can just hit this and play all, and then it will give me more watch hours. You can also do multiple if you want. You can control click this, it will show all of them here, right? I mean, it's up to you if you want to do that, but I'll appreciate the help. We're at the 30-minute mark now. I think it's time for us to end this video, and let me know how it went, if you learned something, or if you have any more questions. Maybe I'll do this once a month, maybe every end of the month, or first week of the month, first weekend of the month. Let's see how everyone reacts to this. So I'm sorry if maybe some are not that clear, but I hope you learned something. Okay, have a good weekend, everyone, and please hit subscribe. I'll give you 10 seconds now to subscribe. 1, 2, 3. Subscribe. Thank you for watching, and stay green.